I'm a huge fan of roguelike titles, but it's common for mobile games to include a sort of roguelike game mode in them. I found that a lot of games don't execute roguelike in a way that makes me want to continue playing long term, as it's usually treated as just a side mission to the overall gameplay. However, this game is much different. Today we'll be looking at Stella Sora, a brand new game developed and published by Yostar that's focused on its roguelike progression mechanics, and surprisingly, this may be one of the best mobile anime roguelikes that you can find. Let's get it poppin'. Well, first off, what is Stella Sora? As I mentioned, Stella Sora is a roguelike action game developed and published by Yostar. It takes the cute anime girl aesthetic while also implementing a traditional roguelike system. You clear an area, select a buff for either the main character or one of your two supports, and move on to the next stage. Simple, right? Well, this is only scratching the surface. You'll be spending time attempting to build the best build within a run so that you can save it as a record. Records are basically builds that you've developed over a full run, and you use these records in order to participate in other game modes. You don't just take your main character and two supports into a game mode, as it all starts with creating a build within the Monolith. I got a little ahead of myself. Allow me to talk about how this game is played first. If you played Blue Archive, you're familiar with the characters controlling themselves as you, the player, manage their skills. Well, this takes that idea but allows you to move the characters manually. You move in a team of 3, one main character that you'll control with 2 supports that will allow you to use their skills as support skills during a run. There's an auto attack that will attack anyone who moves within a specific range of your main character, but you're in full control over the skills and ultimates available. You'll use knowledge of the characters to complete a full run within the Monolith and attempt to build your team out and save a record to use in other game modes. The Monolith is the easy part because once you have a build that you're happy with, you'll seek to upgrade each one of the characters to make that build even better for the harder game modes. To upgrade your characters, you'll need to complete bounty trials in order to obtain materials for skills, characters, and other upgrade materials. You'll use these materials to level up your character, ascend them, upgrade their skills, as well as another gear type known as discs. Discs are basically the equipment in this game with bonuses to provide to your characters. You can only take 3 main discs and 3 supporting discs into a run, and once you save a build, you can't change them unless you go through the Monolith once again with your new team and discs. You'll have to level up these discs as you level up your team as well to increase the stats on each disc. Once you come up with the build that you're happy with, you'll take that recorded build into one of the 4 modes. Menace Arena, which is a game mode where you'll go through various floors with loads of enemies to defeat along with bosses as well. There's also Bounty Hunt, where you'll defeat bosses for high-end materials. Cataclysm Survivor, which is a game mode designed to test specific teams with specific elements. You'll upgrade talents here as well as earn a currency that allows you to purchase the highest rarity discs for your builds. And the final mode, Boss Blitz, which is designed to put your builds to the test and challenge bosses on a timer to see how many bars of health you can complete before the time ends and earn the highest amount of stars available. Overall, Stella Sora has been a truly fun experience as I find myself logging in every day to try and optimize a run or two with different characters that contain different elements and skills so that I can try and challenge the bosses in Boss Blitz. There's also a challenging limited time event as well. At first, I wasn't too fond of the playstyle in Stella Sora, but as I started understanding the gameplay loop and why it was designed this way, I started to have a lot of fun. I experienced the game on both mobile and PC, and the experience on both devices is fun and easy to pick up, while a bit more difficult to master. There's also a really good story mode that I thought contained a really comical yet interesting storyline that is told in the traditional visual novel style with the addition of really well animated cutscenes. This means if you're a story enjoyer that needs a good story along with good gameplay, this game may be for you as well. This is only scratching the surface, but all in all, I went from someone who didn't think this game was even worthy of being on my radar to a fan of what I experienced in the closed beta test. Everything from the story, gameplay, and music just kept me wanting to play more and more. To be honest, I think that Yostar may have a gem on their hands, and if it's managed properly, this game could be the next Blue Archive in terms of popularity and enjoyment. Anyways, what do you think of Stella Sora? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more Stella Sora in the future as we await the release of the game. Have a wonderful day, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay chaotic. Peace out, everyone.